There are softwares like Pro Tools and Nuendo which allow you to import video and dub in sync, but these are expensive. There is an open source alternative called Ardor. Using this, you can import a video, you can record your audio, export it in professional formats, and send it to your clients. Let's first go ahead and download Ardor from ardor.org. Click on Get Ardor Now. Click on Ready to Run Program. Click on your operating system, which is most likely Windows. If it is Mac OS, you can select accordingly. Now, you have to make sure that your Windows is a 64-bit version before clicking on this. If yours is a 32-bit version, you'll have to click here and then click on this button. To know whether your system is 64-bit or 32-bit, Windows 10 users can right-click on the Windows icon and choose System. And here you can see it's written 64-bit operating system x64 based processor. So now that my system is 64-bit, I am clicking on this. Now it is asking me to either pay for it or have a free version. I had told you earlier that this is an open source software, which means it is free to use, but after every 10 minutes of usage, it will show you a dialogue and you'll have to click give me more time and then you can go ahead. This does not affect the recording quality or the export quality in any way. It's just that the program goes silent after 10 minutes. A small box appears. You can click on it and it will continue to work. If you want to pay something, you can pay a very nominal amount. You can also subscribe for $1 a month, but using a free version will work very well. So I'm clicking on I want a free demo version. It will ask you for your email address. Type in your email address and click on this link. I have already done this earlier and I have a link here. This is the link. Click it and download. The file has been downloaded. Launch it. Do not install this if you have Windows 10. Wasapi sound driver. Please do not install if you have Windows 10. It is for Windows Vista or Windows 7. Wait until the program is installed. It's done. Here it is. I always bring it outside on the taskbar. Click on it. Click on Forward. Choose a folder for your projects. I would suggest you to make a dedicated folder. So this will be your default folder. Every time when you launch Ardor and try to create a session, it will save in this folder by default. Don't bother with a lot of these settings. Just click on Forward and let's start the program. Alright, so let's rename this according to the name of the actual project. Yeah, these settings are very important. Now this is a Windows system. For Mac it will be different. On Windows, the driver should be MME, not ASIO. It should be MME. Input device should be your sound card or your USB microphone. I have both attached. This is my USB microphone and this is my sound card. Right now I will be using my USB microphone. Output device, it is advisable that you keep the output device same as the USB microphone. So this is my USB microphone. Sample rate will be provided by your clients. In most scenarios it is 48 kilohertz. Rest all the settings, please let them be as they are. Only change the input device, the output device and the sample rate. Don't need to change anything else. Once you've set everything, you will need to click on this button, Start. And here is your program window for Ardor. The first thing we do is import video. Go to Session, open video. Choose the video. My video is in the videos folder. His Girl Friday is a very old movie and currently it is in public domain. So I won't have any licensing or copyright issues with YouTube. This is the video import window. While importing video, you have to be very careful about these settings. In most scenarios, reference from current location, previously transcoded files only. This setting will work best in 99% scenarios. Very rarely when the client has said a wrongly formatted MP4 or some other bad format, that you will need to choose import or transcode video to session. When you click on this and import the video, all the errors in the original video file will be taken care of. But in most scenarios, this should work well for you. Reference from current location. Next step is we need to extract the audio from this video that we have chosen here. To extract the audio, we click here and choose the only audio track that it has and click on OK. You do not need to click here. You do not need to click here. Reference from current location, extract audio, the only track that is available, and click on OK. It will start importing the video and extracting the audio. This is the video. We can reduce its size. This is the video track. In most cases, you will want to hide it so that it doesn't bother you and does not take up more screen space. And this is your pilot track. If you want, you can double click here and write pilot so that there is no confusion later on. Now you would need to create a new track on which you will dub. Go to track, add track, choose the type of track which will be audio track. We'll add just one track. You can name it anything you want. It can be the name of your character or it can be simply dub. It has to be a mono track. Add and close. Now this is our dub track. To set the input and output of this track, like you set in Nuendo or Pro Tools, go to View, Show Editor Mixer or Shift E. This is the input. This is the output. The input will be the channels from your interface. If your microphone is attached to the second input of the interface, it should be 2. I am currently using the Samson Q2U microphone, so it does not matter whether it is 1 or 2. Both inputs will have the same signal. Next, we record enable this track. Alright, now let's go to a part where we have to record.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't pay any attention. You see, I was thinking...
Did you hear anything they said?
Now park your playhead a couple seconds before the line starts, which will be a pre-roll. Click on the record button and click on the play button to start playback and record.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't pay any attention. You see, I was thinking... Yes.
Huh?
Is there anything you remember? Anything in particular?
Well, there was one fella,
What did he talk about?
He talked about production for use.
Production for use?
Yes, he said...
Now we can adjust their sync. We can cut a region in between and sync it if we want to. To cut the region, the shortcut is split separate S. Now if you see the line on the cursor and the selection, wherever you press the S, the cut will happen there. S, S. We don't need this, we delete. Let's press S here, select the region, press S, delete the region, delete. Now let's sync this a bit earlier. This one will be a bit delayed, this one will be a bit delayed or early. Let's see. Let's reduce the pilot level. क्या है कि मैंने ज्यादा ध्यान नहीं दिया, मैं तो हाँ
You remember anything in particular?
हाँ वहाँ एक आदमी था.
He talked about production for use.
Now let's try and export this track. We need to designate the length of the video so that whenever this file is sent to the client, it matches perfectly. To do that, first let's zoom out of the entire session. You can click this and you can see the entire session in one zoom. By also clicking here, you can increase or decrease the zoom level. Right click on the pilot file. This is the name of the file. Go into ranges and click on add single range marker. The moment you click this, you will see a marker has been created on the range markers ruler. Next, turn off the tracks record enable button. Then go to session, export, stem export, stem export. Click on it. Go to channels. Choose the channels that you want to export. Now you see, this is the pilot channel, pilot. This is the dub channel. We do not want the pilot channel, we want the dub channel. Next is the time span. Time span is this range marker. This is the length of the track that you want to export. Deselect session and select this range. Go to file format. Now we need to export in most scenarios a 48 kHz 24-bit or a 48 kHz 16-bit file. You won't find any default options here. What you can do is you can create a new format. Click on new. This is a one-time setting. Let this be a wave, file format wave. Sample rate will be session rate because we made the session in 48 kHz. 24-bit or 16-bit, whatever your client demands. Let's rename this label, or we cannot give it any name at all. Let's leave it blank and click on save. You see it's written wave 24-bit session rate. Session rate would be whichever rate you made the session in. You remember this window here? This window had arrived when we started Ardour. The session rate was decided here. Sample rate 48 kHz. So when you export this, it will take 48 kHz. Channel, our dub track, time span, our video length, file format, wave 24-bit session rate, location, where you want to export and save it. I prefer making dedicated folders. I have made a dedicated folder in documents. It's called dub output. I'm choosing that folder. And you see it is taking the file name from the video, and then it will add the track name to the file. Let's export and show you how. Export. This it will ask for the very first time when you run Ardour, the first export. If you click on this, it will never bother you again. Go to that folder. It was in documents, dub output. So this is our dub output. You see it has taken the name of the range, which was the length of our video, and the dub track. To verify if it is all correct, let's open it in Audacity. See, these are our recorded files. So that's it. We are done.